I can say that we didn't create as many chances as we wanted to. As we could, that's another question. Because when you say as you could, it means that you have that capacity. But we didn't have. But we didn't have because we don't play alone. It's important that you also understand who you are facing and how they position themselves in this match. Because you never saw Ahly playing in this pitch like they play today, settling on the back the way they settled. It means that they respect us so much that they believe that we could be so strong, and they worry about closing the spaces for us. I never saw Ahly playing with four center backs, but they played today, and they did their strategy. On the ice, probably both teams would have more chances. It would be a more open game. But maybe also we could suffer. Maybe we would score two and suffer one, and we would be regretting that we suffered one goal. The boys tried hard. I have to congratulate them because these games are so tricky. And also, you should be respectful when you speak about who you have ahead of you, because we are speaking about a team that last 5 years played 5 finals. In 2021, they beat it, Kaiser Chiefs 3-0 in the final. Of course, I know that Sundowns already won to Ahly several times. I know everything. And I still believe that we can beat them because we didn't lose with them. So there's a lot to be played still and a lot of belief and capacity to be put it on the pitch. We're going to go for a second leg where there will be a different match. And whoever will go through, the other team will always not be happy. But for sure, who will go through will be very strong because two best teams in Africa in the ranking. So one of them will suffer in the end. I hope that we can be strong enough to cope, because I believe so, considering how strong we were in Tunisia, to cope with the ambience. That is something, of course, I'm very happy that our fans today helped us. But it's so sad to see such beautiful stadium almost empty when you have a semi-final of a Champions League. So we should have a full stadium supporting us, giving us extra energy, that 2 or 3% that also catapultates you in the front, because it's so tough to play these kind of games. That's the best players in Africa playing this match. And that is something, because sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between the Northern African teams and the Southern Africa teams? That's also that. You're going to, in Cairo, have a 90,000 stadium cheering from the first to the last minute, giving energy, whatever happens in the pitch. And today, despite we felt energy from our fans, we should have a full stadium cheering, a full South Africa on this stadium. I hope that... And that should happen with the matches from Stellenbosch and from Orlando Pirates the same. And we didn't. We had unfortunately, I could not look behind, but I think the stands behind me were quite okay. But in the rest of the stadium was, unfortunately, not in the level that of this game. And that also could help us some energy. And it's important that in the next matches that we'll play home championship, because you'll have very tough championship matches ahead, that our supporters can come in numbers and give us the energy we need. Because to get over these kind of teams, you need everybody to play. The players, the coaches, the staff, everybody, and the fans, and everybody. And but we believe we will cope with the energy that will come from the outside in Cairo. The stadium is huge, but it's a little bit like in Tunisia. It has the running track, and our players have such mentality that when you beat them once, you believe that you can beat them again. That's what happened today in the pitch. How are we going to do it? We'll find, but we'll try our best, believe. We'll try our best.